Hello and welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Joining us is Daniel West.
Hi.
And we are going to be playing Airscape, The Fall of Gravity, which has some amazing music.
Yes, I'm greatly enjoying it. It's a very nice. It made for a very nice break intermission between.
Yeah, definitely. Sam, the musician on this, is great. He does great orchestral stuff.
So, where are you right now?
I live in Pittsburgh at the moment. I'm
Oh,
originally from
crazy.
Australia. I used to live in Wollongong, Australia. Moved to America about a couple of years ago. So yeah, that's where I am at the moment. Our team's sort of all over the world. We've got Sam, our musician, is in Boston, and one of our artists is in Germany, and one of them is in Belgium.
So, did
Yeah,
you guys collaborate like just online to do all this?
We've collaborated online. Most of them I haven't even met in real life. I met Sam at we were at PAX East
Wow.
this year. So yeah, we were in the Indie Mega booth. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, jeez. Well, I guess I should get this started.
Yeah, great idea.
Hopefully it doesn't crash on you or anything.
Oh, you see,
Would
we
not
already-
be the first time we've had something like that happen on the show.
You already played some, which is obvious. That's
Yeah.
okay. So I'll just go back and replay the levels just to get a hang of the controller, because I didn't play this with the controller the last time I played.
All right, yeah. Well, it works all right with the keyboard. You can remap all the keys as well, but the controller I think is probably the best.
Yeah. So can you give us, what is the premise of Airscape?
So the premise of Airscape is you're this little octopus. It's a real octopus called the Dumbo octopus,
Oh, wow.
which is a deep sea creature not many people know about. But those little ears it has are actually fins, hence the name Dumbo octopus. So that's the character, and you've been kidnapped by these mechanical aliens. And in this universe, gravity behaves very strangely. It sort of wraps around all the landscape. As you'll see.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show people just kind of quickly what exactly happens when
it's really
you start
unique
walking.
looking that way.
Yes, I don't know if I've ever seen a game that has that type of mechanic.
So in 2D, I've heard Gravity Ghost is one that has a similar mechanic. However, that's a bit more floaty and not as action based. In 3D, obviously, Super Mario Galaxy is a big influence.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So how many people are on the team?
So currently we've got 4 people on the team. I'm the designer and programmer. Sam, our musician, and then we've got Claudia, who did all the main artwork for the game, and then Dieter, who's doing the UI artwork, and he's going to be redoing the world map, and he did the awesome logo.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's our team at the moment.
Okay, how do I run with the controller since I...
Okay, it's okay. So yeah, you've already been past the tutorials. So
Oh, yeah, right.
It's thought you've already seen the tutorials.
Yeah.
You can reset them if you want. Otherwise, it's just right trigger to run.
Right trigger.
Yeah, right trigger.
Okay, that's what I need to do
Sorry.
to get past that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And then just a tiny
And
jump.
tap. Yep.
Just a tap. Tap, tap, tap-roo. Oops, that was my bad. I like the fact that there are checkpoints and that it doesn't penalize you too much for dying.
It's okay. I'm sure we'll see the whole game because of the two of us, you're the one that's excellent at platformers, right?
This is a different style of platformer, though. This is fun and interesting and very different, which makes it all the more. Oh my god, it's very disorienting too, but that's okay.
So, what exactly inspired this whole story? Like, there feels like such a complete setting with this game.
So in terms of story-wise, well, this was originally a game for like a browser game contest. And it had to involve screen rotation, which was a feature recently added to the engine that I'm using. So
perfect.
I've been playing a lot of Super Meat Boy lately, and I wanted to do an action platformer.
Nice.
And so I thought, well, could do some cool stuff with gravity. And so I sort of
Oh, I
came
just
up with
played
the
this.
green world because honestly, at that time I was doing my own artwork, and I could do some really crappy trees and grass really easily. So I came up with all that, and then I always liked robots and stuff as enemies, so I just thought I'd put that in, and then I had no idea what to make the main character, and then I was just like, oh, what is it going to be? And
Oh
then
God.
Oh, B
I
to go
had
down.
oh, that was a bug that your momentum carried. Sorry, I'm gonna be pointing out every little bug. Because
Oh no, that's fine.
hopefully not. Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh God, this is...
so my sister comes in. She's like, I saw this cutest little creature in my biology textbook. It's a Dumbo octopus. You've got to put it in the game. And I'm like, no, that's too creepy and weird. and so, but then sort of ended up doing really well, and that was sort of the idea behind the whole setting. And then, the story sort of evolved around that.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's I don't want to say this, but it is a very cute story.
It's
Yeah.
a
Oh
cute...
yeah. No. Yeah. Definitely.
Whoa!
Oh God.
It's also one of the most complete feeling games I think we've... A lot of games that we get on the show are, they're development versions and they've got bugs here and there, but this game feels like good to sell, good to ship. It feels really good.
Yeah, I mean, all I see is bugs, but that's sort of everyone.
Oh.
And later on, as you get into the later worlds, it's not been as play tested as much, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, hopefully we'll release before the end of the year. That's our goal.
Oh, good. Is it like Sorry, that was disorienting.
I told you.
Is it planned for cross-platform? Is it going to be a PC release?
It's gonna be on Steam. We were greenlit recently, and
Oh wow.
it's gonna be
Awesome.
on PC, Mac, and Linux initially, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. What else was I was gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh God. Oh.
If you are experiencing motion sickness or anything, there is an option to actually change the rotation rate of the screen.
Oh really?
It's pretty experimental, and it can get a bit weird when you're swimming, but
Mhm.
I have that it helps some people.
Ooh.
So if you start getting sick, maybe you could look into that.
Oh no.
But I actually
You can just
on that subject,
Oh.
I was a bit surprised because I've heard a lot of people say that they thought they were going to get very sick playing this game, but I've had very few people actually say that they were sick after they played the game.
A couple of a couple of the people I work with, who are authors for the same magazine as me, do have some like motion sickness troubles with certain games. So I'd be curious to try it out with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Test it out.
Mhm.
Get it on. I've had quite a few suggestions that I should put this game on the Oculus Rift.
I was about to say you should put this into 3D Oculus Rift.
God.
Yeah, definitely, and just like get people to throw up instantly. Since it's on, so great entertainment for everyone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
So who did all the art as well? Like even the backgrounds are almost painterly.
Yeah. So Claudia is a art student. Art student in Germany. She's never done a game before. This is her first game that she's ever done.
Oh wow.
She does a lot of painting, digital painting, just irregular stuff, which is really really good. And this game is like the artwork for the game is great.
Whoa. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you guys are too good at this. I'm worried.
Oh.
Don't worry. It gets
No.
hard.
He's good at this. I'm not the platformer.
Okay, now I'm on to 3-1. Well, you did pretty good. Where
If you do beat it, then we'll switch and see if I can get the same kind of time.
Okay.
What's this? That's a gun.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
So now you actually have to get those.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So is this a Unity engine game?
No, this is the engine is called Construct 2.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's an HTML5 game engine for beginners. So I'd pretty much never made a game before or done much programming before I started
Wow.
this. So I was
Oh
just
my
looking
God.
through engines, and Construct 2 first stuck out to me because it was HTML5, which means you can just put it up on the browser and anyone can play a game you make with it,
Seriously?
which was nice and appealing to me. So technically this game could run in Chrome,
No.
but only in Chrome because it has the features that the game needs. Like it uses some pretty advanced
I am not
shaders
good at
and
this.
web audio and stuff like that. But yeah, Construct 2 is great, and it's great for beginners, and highly recommended.
I'm quite surprised you saying that this is like one of the first
kidding
games you've
me?
ever done. This is very well done for everybody on your team sounding so new.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
not everyone's new. Our composer's done quite a few. He was pretty active on Newgrounds. He's done a lot of Flash games.
Newgrounds.
Oh wow.
Those
And,
bullets!
Our UI artist was actually from Newgrounds as well, so.
Oh
there you
cool. Oh,
Oh my God!
man.
Seriously.
go. So I'm glad this level's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
It is fun to watch him suffer. I
This level
won't.
is
No.
actually. I only built this level like last week, so
Oh, wow.
it's pretty
Oh,
untested.
cool. So, you're. Sorry, I'm sure you probably already mentioned, but how did everybody meet in your team? Like, how was? Yeah.
So, no, I didn't mention that.
Okay, good.
So I
Can we grab that
after
first?
I made the original game for the contest, and it won the contest.
Oh, congratulations.
I realized that. Well, I always knew that my artist was rubbish. Well, no, not my artist was rubbish. Sorry, my art was rubbish. My bad. My art was rubbish because I'm a programmer. I don't do art very well. So I needed to find an artist, and so I just went on DeviantArt forums and just sort of said, "This is the game I'm making. Here's what I need." And the first response was from Claudia. She said, "Like the cute octopus idea, wanted to try it out," and then she sent her art. I'm like, "Wow, this is amazing!"
Oh,
And,
wow.
So yeah, we just sort of like,
No. This is.
I love-
watch out.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man,
This is-
everything she's done too, like the planet, like the grass, the trees,
Damn it.
everything looks really complete. It looks very, like the setting is very whole.
Cool.
Oh
Glad you
dear.
picked that. Yeah, it definitely looks really nice.
I'm
This is
pacing,
intense.
Pacing myself. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I went under.
Oh.
Oh. I got all three too. Yeah.
Wow.
You don't have to get those. I just realized.
No, you have to get those.
No, you don't.
Oh, you.
No, you don't,
Oh.
you don't have to get them.
I have
we're
to
actually,
get them.
we're actually redesigning those. It'll be a lot more obvious what their purpose is and what, the fact that you have to get them on.
What?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, was that a time bomb or something? Because it blew me
Oh,
up.
that was a bug that you died there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Like collision bug. Oh well. No, that opened the door.
Oh, okay.
That button opened the door.
Oh my God, what am I getting myself into?
Oh.
Well, thank you for pointing out that bug. I had not seen that one.
Not a worry. That's what we do here
Yeah,
at
that's
Average
another thing
Giants.
that we're really good at. We're really good at finding bugs for people or something.
Yeah.
So, this level is also pretty new. Something that will help you in this level is you can actually reuse checkpoints. So when you hit a checkpoint, it'll save all the progress that you've made in the level.
Which
Saved.
is good.
Oh, I see. I see.
So this is sort of a non-linear level where you'll go around and
Oh my
go to
God.
sort of challenges.
Interesting.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Dang it. Seriously, you guys? Oh, man.
Mega Pie Man asks, I always have to ask, will or does your game have hats?
Well, it has helmets.
Yeah, there's a helmet.
How is the octopus going to breathe in a helmet? I have not considered hats, to be perfectly honest with you. I don't know. I don't think hats would fit this game. I mean, like I'm sort of crazy about things making sense in context. So I'm totally fine having a gravity flipping octopus. But, like, I would absolutely
Hats are-
refuse to have hats.
That is a
because-
bridge too far, my friends.
Like it's just silly. I mean, why would an octopus wear a hat? But it's fine for him to be walking on land and everything.
Yeah, oh, totally.
I'm getting there. I'm getting
So you're saying you can reuse it, so if you go buy it again, it'll all the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
you saved?
Oh, that's what you meant.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ooh, that is
That's-
a very lovely thing to have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
and
helpful.
sort of working on a way to actually communicate that.
Oh God! Oh God!
Whoa!
Oh God! Oh, I did it.
got the button.
No bullets. Stop bullets. Oh, I went the wrong way.
I love this. This is fun.
Yeah, it's not as bad when I'm not hunched over at my laptop, because I think that was the problem.
Oh.
Because I was getting fairly sick.
Move!
Bullets. Come on, get it.
Yeah, well, glad to hear that you're not getting sick anymore. Yeah, while we were demoing this at PAX and GDC, we had like 1 or 2 people get sick out of
Oh, wow.
100, so that was pretty good.
I want to get that. before
So,
I-
what have been some of the greatest difficulties in developing the game?
Greatest difficulties. So the Construct 2 engine is fairly young. It hasn't. This is probably the biggest game. At least when I started, this was probably the biggest game being made in it. There are a couple other games that are pretty big being made in it.
Oh, crazy.
And it's also being developed by a very small team. So, which is also a positive, because you can sort of get them and say, hey, we sort of need this feature for this game, and they'll be like, sure, we can put that in a couple of weeks. But on the flip side, there are a lot of there are a lot of obstacles you have to get around when you're trying to make a bigger game in this engine.
Yeah,
also
definitely.
the fact that it's using HTML5, which is a young technology in itself.
Oh my god! I like how the music goes quiet when you're underwater. That's
Yeah,
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of people.
It's a nice
lot of
little
people
touch.
comment on that. It was pretty easy to. It's actually pretty easy to do. It's just a simple low pass filter on the music, but it's really effective.
I just killed myself on the
So
bottom
there
of
is
that
there is a
platform.
checkpoint in this level. You just missed it. Wow, that was a bug.
Oh, there's a.
There you go. Lots of collision bugs happening.
We are primo.
We're not
At
good at
finding
breaking
bugs.
games,
Yeah.
but we're good at finding bugs in games. So, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh yeah, there's that checkpoint. Right
Yeah.
There, okay, I see it now. Whee!
This is one of the things we were chatting. Oh, man. With Retro Runner, we were talking about the Ludum Dare contest.
Oh.
And a
Yeah.
lot of advice that I've been giving some of the developers that are asking, what should I do for this, what should I do for that, is if you're planning to do something that your game has in droves, is try to make at least 1 or 2 like signature, unique-ish mechanics.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, like, if you're not doing that, what's the point? Right?
Yeah, exactly. So, how did you exactly come up with the idea for the gravity flipping and the camera rotating?
All right. Before I say that, though, I just want to quickly say, since you're using the gamepad controls for the first time, you can use B to go backwards while you're in water.
Oh, that's
So
nifty.
that can sort of help you navigate around.
Yep. Oh, shoot.
So anyway, how did I come up with the idea?
Mm-hmm.
So originally, so it was for the contest with screen rotation. So
Yeah.
originally, I was planning
Oh
to
my
have it be a lot more physics based, as in there would be these planets and you sort of go in orbit around these planets, and there have actually been a few games like that. Gravity Ghost is one. Orbitalis, I believe, is another one.
Like,
Um,
sorry, go ahead.
Like, yeah. So you'd be going in orbit and stuff, and
Mhm.
then the Super Meat Boy influence sort of came in after I was playing that a little bit too much, and I thought, we got to put some action in this, get it a lot more smooth and controlled, and then it sort of just evolved from there. The water, I don't even remember how I came up with that, but it ended up working really well.
No.
Yeah, really well.
Especially because you're an octopus, which turned out to be a great decision in hindsight. The water wouldn't have made much sense if you were like a squirrel, if you were like a squirrel or something. So that was nice.
Oh, come on.
So, what do you guys have a planned price point for when you do launch on Steam?
No idea. Probably $10.
Oh,
Seems
damn it.
about standard.
Yeah.
$10 to $15, I guess.
I'd definitely pay 10 or 15
Yeah,
bucks.
I would too.
Awesome. Good to hear.
You have 2 people that will pay 10 to 15.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome.
Ta-da!
So guaranteed to make $20 to $30.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
After tax.
Feel proud. Feel proud. Damn it.
All my hours of work are paying off.
This is hard, but rewarding.
Good. Wait, did you not get the checkpoint or did you just fall off?
I'm getting the checkpoint again.
Oh, you fell off. Okay.
Yeah, I
So
gotta
that's
go
interesting.
back and
It's
get the
like back to
checkpoint.
this level. If you fall off, you sort of have to climb all the way back up or
Mhm.
kill yourself. Or kill yourself, but there's not even a way to kill yourself down there, I don't think.
I'm doing this. Alright.
Play testing.
Play testing.
Yeah.
Now I gotta make sure not to hit the bottom of those because they will kill me. Like that.
No, don't talk about the bugs like that. Come on.
Oh,
man.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to. It's not even an exploit. It just kills you.
Ooh. So, how long have you guys been developing this game?
So I worked on the original version
What am I doing?
just over 2 years ago. It was early 2011.
How do I do that?
Or was it 2012? I forget. 2012, I think. And then after the web demo, I was working on some other stuff briefly. Then sort of realized people really liked the web demo, even though it had major problems compared to this. And so I sort of just kept building on this, and then realized I needed an artist,
What am I
realized
doing?
needed a composer, musician, and sort of just went from there. So I've been working about 2.5 years on and off.
Wow. Wow, dedication is definitely paying off, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is.
Yeah, except all the platforms are killing you, so...
The platforms are killing me right now.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying watching that.
That's good. I'm glad that somebody is enjoying my video. Wait, where am I going? I think I went the wrong way.
You can go
There you
to water.
go. You can head to the right if you want to make progress.
Oh, okay. Dang it, pull that for nothing.
That was subtle.
If I could have said that in a less condescending way.
It's okay. I'm learning. I'm learning.
It's no, but that's fine. It's not supposed to be obvious or anything.
Mhm.
It's sort of flaw.
I really do appreciate actually how you've got this really traditional looking kind of platforming game. However, it's non-linear levels and that kind of thing. So, where you've got to backtrack to reuse a checkpoint or decide right there of whether he wants to beat the level or go and get the last collectible.
Yeah, interesting. Like this collectible is placed as sort of like, oh, do you want to just cut your losses here and finish the level?
Yay!
Do you want to just risk your life and get this last collectible?
Mhm.
Now, what's that number below the 3?
The 19.
Is that my death
Oh,
count?
that's the total you've collected.
Oh,
Okay.
It's sort of bugged out at the moment a little bit because we're totally changing that system soon. So yeah, there you go. So now you can head down and to the left to go to the next world.
yeah, you've already been there.
This one?
So yeah, this is the one you've
Oh,
already
no.
been to. You
Yeah.
can go
Oh,
to the other
damn
one.
it. At least you have the back to map option.
Yes.
Oh, right. So,
Yeah, because that's 3-2, 3-3,
oh, no, I'm here.
4-1.
So you can head yeah.
Okay. Let's
There
do
you go.
this. What's this, a fan? Whee!
My wife, who is in the chat, she's also an artist, just wanted to comment, the color schemes are lovely, as is the typography, which is something a lot of people don't think about or look at.
Yeah, well, I'm crazy about fonts, as pretty much
Whoa!
everyone can attest. So
Oh, you and her would get along.
yeah.
Oh my God!
well,
What am I
I'm
doing?
crazy about fonts. What are you doing with your life, frankly?
Yeah, right, right?
But yeah, my our UI artist found this font, and I really liked it.
Oh,
And
fans. Oh my God.
so yeah, that ended up working well.
Yeah, no, it fits really well. It the painterly style, the kind of cutesy look to the game, as well as the font, all remind me a little bit of almost like Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh, interesting. I
Yeah.
haven't thought of that actually, but yeah,
Whoa,
that's interesting. I can see
fans!
some similarities there, but definitely that font is a strong
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, definitely, and like not meant in any way other than a compliment, obviously.
No, totally. Yeah, Where the Wild Things Are is
Whoa.
I don't know that much.
Oh my God, this is getting intense. Oh, I see right there. Oh my God. How am I going to get this? I was just going to...
Your cousin's in the chat too.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Got it,
That's
got
hilarious. I'm
it.
pretty sure half
Nailed
of
it.
in this chat, in this thing are people on my Facebook.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
cool.
whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
totally.
Whoa, whoa. This way. Oh, God. Oh. Whoa!
You need to do a let's play of this because this is entertaining.
If you let me do a let's play, I will do a let's play.
Yeah, put it on YouTube there.
Where am I going? If I go down there, I'll die. So we're going up here. Oh shit! The mechanic for the fan is interesting. You have to really get used to it.
Yeah, it's all about staying in the stream for maximum speed.
Mm-hmm.
Not like going out of it too much.
I love how the little tentacles are like when you're flying. Not Octodad.
Oh shit! Oh!
Oh, they're missile pedos.
Oh my god, they're coming from everywhere.
To answer a question in the chat, and because I haven't covered this before, maybe I have. We're planning to release on Steam before the end of the year, unless something goes horribly wrong. So, the end of the year is hopeful day.
Oh man, I gotta jump to get that.
Another question: which platforms are intended for the final variant?
So Mac, Windows, and Linux definitely, and we'll see what else we can do. HTML5 technology on consoles and such.
Yeah.
A bit bare at the moment, so we'll see how that goes. Mobile is 99% not going to happen because, for a number of reasons, the controls wouldn't work.
Oh my god!
It's still alive.
How did that happen?
It's okay, we have it recorded.
I need that. That's what I'm looking for right there. The one that's getting barraged.
Okay, so how many hours, if you can quantify it, went into playtesting directly around when and how the camera zooms in and out for the player?
I really haven't playtested. Whoa, that torpedo was not supposed to be there. Sometimes they act a bit weird and go in all sorts of funny places, but whatever. I didn't really playtest them that much. I didn't playtest them with other people really. I just sort of said, well, I think they should probably be zoomed out this much, and then I go test the level and say, no, they should probably be zoomed out this much.
Oh, interesting.
In the original game, you had to sort of zoom manually, and it was just awful.
Oh, yeah.
Because number one, everyone would just zoom out all the way at the beginning of every level. Like, obviously, which I didn't even think of. So, got rid of that and just put, like, zoom areas.
It's a good attention to detail for the other reason, too, that this game has a lot going on, even in the small parts where it looks like there's not a lot going on. So, not having to manually zoom yourself is one thing that you don't have to worry about, which I think is much appreciated.
Yeah, one thing I love about this level is that torpedo that sort of loops all the way around and then nails you as you're like riding up on that fan. Yeah. It's very funny to be killed by that one.
Yeah, that one. That's why I was laughing so hard because that was actually pretty funny. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, and that was actually a funny story with that torpedo because it happened totally by accident.
No.
I was just using a torpedo launcher and then I didn't realize that it was going in orbit around one of the planets. That's sort of cool. We'll leave that in, I guess.
Oh man. Okay, here we go. Next up. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right. Oh, maybe not.
And you're gonna. Oh no!
What's going on?
What you got?
Oh, that was a bug. Oh my goodness. Yes, you need to restart the level. Sorry, I'm seeing it on a bit of a delay.
So I get it. Actually. I'm inside the planet.
You were moving so fast when you hit the ground that you went through the ground. And only because you jumped at exactly the wrong time. Because the level is actually moving. So you jumped at exactly the wrong time and then you went through the ground. But that's interesting. I will I'll make a note of that.
Like I said, we are kings. We are kings of finding
that
bugs.
Laser is not going away, is it?
Put that in my bug tracker.
We're awesome.
Oh,
I gotta go all the way around.
This is so intense.
No, I don't. Don't tell me I gotta jump that.
Oh! Why didn't you try going there?
We'll go this way. Nope. Oh, for all's sake.
Indie games don't have bugs; they only have features. Mega Pie Man, 2014.
You gotta jump like that.
Anyone who says indie games doesn't have bugs is saying something.
Yeah.
If any indie game developer tells you the game doesn't have bugs, then
They're lying.
you're not trusting.
Wait,
Yeah.
all the way up. Come on, all the way up, and then
That or they're not as indie as
there
you
it
think.
is.
Yeah.
Whee!
Ooh.
That one wasn't so bad. It's
I really like the animations of the collectibles when you break them, how they like slow down. It looks really cool.
Oh, I
Oh,
gotta get all the way up there.
I could give you a little bit of an
Oh, I got it.
on the next feature we're working on
mm-hmm.
to do with those orbs.
Stop
And,
it, man.
So what we're going to do is inside every one of those orbs is going to be a little sea creature, which has been kidnapped by the aliens. And so when you break the orb, you're sort of setting it free. And then
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, damn it.
That's adorable.
Oh.
That's a good way to do it too, because like in Sonic, because they were all the little animals that were.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'd never
Oh, I did it again.
Oh, really?
Someone I played it like once when I was like 6. Oh, you did that same bug again. Great.
Whee!
I played Sonic like once when I was 6, or something, or like 8. I was borrowing it from a friend, but I didn't remember any sort of analog thing. So that was just sort of a coincidence.
Oh, crazy.
Oh, great! You had to restart the level because there wasn't a checkpoint. All right.
Yeah.
So let's add to the to-do list. Restart from checkpoint option. And we'll
But it's a really good way to do that because, like in Sonic, people I found, even the enemies that you didn't necessarily need to kill, they would actually try to, for the simple reason that when you killed an enemy, you were saving like a cute little squirrel. So
right. Yeah.
that way you're giving them a reason to get the orbs without even having to put anything special there.
Something else it does is lets us get rid of UI on the screen.
Whoa!
So
Oh yeah.
instead of saying you have 1 or 2, you just count the amount of creatures that are following you, and then that way we can have a game with no UI.
Stop, jump.
I can't wait to see
Jump.
little sea creatures following you.
Oh,
in this game.
no.
Yeah, we have the code in for it, but not the art. But it looks pretty cool already.
Yeah.
They're just like rectangles.
Yeah, that's good.
Crap, now I gotta get myself through that.
Actually, pretty ingenious with some of these mechanics. Oh man,
Okay.
nice,
We're good.
nice.
Oh, come on, get down there. Okay, I got that. I can't go that way. Oh, no!
You're good.
Whew. Oh, shit! Ah! Couldn't do it.
My wife wants all the animals apparently.
Wait, so I noticed that you killed yourself there. Why was that?
I didn't mean to.
Like, you didn't
Ah.
just jump off and into the laser. Okay. Fair
No, I didn't mean to jump into the laser.
all right.
Because, like, I was trying to go back down because there's a laser on that side. I guess I probably didn't have to, but...
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh!
That button is actually really evil, and what it does is it opens the door right at the very beginning of the level. So you have to go all the way back through the level to
Yeah.
get the orb. that it
Yeah,
unlocks.
exactly. That's why I'm trying to get it.
So
What?
yeah, if you want to spend like another 20 minutes, you can try to get that orb. That's fine.
That's me.
he has
Yeah,
a title
but-
to uphold.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys aren't finishing this too quickly. It was actually, I don't really know how long the game actually takes a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't how long it takes for the average human.
the average gamer.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've sort of played at conventions, but they don't usually play very far, just
Mhm.
because you've got so many other things to do.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
We're
We're moving on. That's it. We're moving on. How about that?
There you go.
The animals.
Yeah, I'm missing out on all the little squirrels. Whoa!
Response to the chat, Hermit Crabs are definitely on the cards.
What the hell?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
platforms. I really like this mechanic.
Oh, it comes back.
That's amazing. Wow,
I gotta.
you
really
are
figure
gonna
this
be
out.
successful.
Whoa! I can't figure this out.
So what you want to do is
Whoa.
not hit that rock and stay on the
So your
platform.
ultimate goal is to not die.
There we go. That's the way to do it. Okay, what else we got here? All the way up to the moon. Ah!
That is not the moon.
That's not the moon. Going back down. Oh, lasers! Seriously, lasers, please.
Woo!
I
Oh,
squished
wow.
myself, but I'm okay. All right, we're gonna keep going with this. Oh my god, to the moon!
Oh, no, well, you got it.
I'm just gonna squiggle right there.
It's technically progress.
Oh,
I love you all!
Oh! I'm
Yeah,
flying! Oh no, no.
technically, you're supposed to be sliding down that wall, but that is proven to be very annoying to implement. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, crazy.
Sliming down the wall.
Yeah.
Sliding down. Yeah, it's actually like this is the platform behavior that sort of comes
Oh. Oh no.
from the engine. So
Oh no.
Mhm.
it has
Whoa.
really good collision, but yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this
Jump.
part is interesting.
Oh, you. Oh, yeah,
Whoa.
there you just ride it.
You can't ride one to the next one.
You can try.
You can jump off.
You can do it. You can do it.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, the gravity
can't do it.
shifted me all weird. Just gonna do that and jump right away. Eh. Oh,
Oh,
I
you-
could've gone. Oh, damn it. Damn it.
This is a very intense game.
It is. Who would have thought that a tiny octopus with a helmet would be so
Yeah.
fast?
Bye-bye.
I could, but I'm missing one. Where
Oh,
is it?
no, it's right up there.
What?
You need to use that rocket thing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, but it respawned.
In reply to a question in the chat, you
Oh.
could ride the platforms forever until you ride it out of the screen and then you die.
That's
So,
I screwed up. I'm stuck
so
here now.
if you in this game, if you leave the screen, you die. So
Mhm.
you could technically ride them forever, but you'll get launched out of the screen and then you'll die. So that's what happens.
This is-
However,
I'm gonna
in this
get
level,
that.
there is one platform you can ride and steer in such a way that you land straight on the finish. Sort of like a speedrun pro stat that I discovered completely by accident. So you've already
Back.
passed it, but that was an interesting consequence of the rocket platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and initially the rocket platforms didn't come back.
Oh, okay.
After you used them, which was poor foresight on my end. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on that one. 5-1.
5-1. Ooh, the pink fluffy levels.
Pink flurfy. Oh my
Oh,
god.
that is not pink and fluffy.
Oh, they're
Don't be,
lasers.
Yeah, don't be deceived by pink fluffiness. This one is not.
Oh, you gotta be
easy
kidding
by
me.
many people.
I should,
Well
not,
said.
oh, I should not be
Oh.
running in this instance because it's kind of screw. Oh, I see now. Oh,
It's
I didn't
lovely.
realize that the rocks there are the things that stop the lasers from happening.
Yeah, I've heard
Oh,
this
for-
level's been a little bit controversial between me and my composer. He's convinced that we need to put a checkpoint in the middle here, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So we'll see how you guys do.
Separate the boys from the men kind of idea.
I want that. Boo.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh, do you want that bad though?
I want it. I'm getting it. It's mine now. No.
No, it isn't.
Not yet.
Oh, you can do it.
Come on, get up. Get up on there. What is
Okay,
going
so that
on?
rock seems to be a little bit hard to jump onto. If you sort of head over to the
Ah,
right-
damn it.
If you move over to the right a little bit before you jump on, and then you move to the left one.
You need a little momentum.
Yeah.
But I'll write that down actually.
Oh, for
Ooh.
these lasers don't like me. I don't know why.
Oh.
Oh, bull crap.
I got this. No, I don't.
Lasered it.
I do love, speaking of your composer, this is an amazing composition for these levels.
Yeah, it's really good.
Damn it, Squidge.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll be happy to hear that because he was saying, "Oh, no one ever mentions the music."
Ah, that's a fast laser. This is gonna be my.
Oh, snap.
This will be my demise, even though I still have 15 minutes. 15 minutes to beat it.
So someone's asking if the octopus has an official name, and it does not yet. I'm considering giving it a name, but the problem I've found is that it's very, very hard to. If it hasn't had a name for 2 years, it's very hard for me to find something that I actually don't hate.
Oh, yeah, right.
The name, because you become very attached to the character, and it's pretty difficult to know what's something good.
Oh my god.
I've heard
Oh!
it needs a name, so I guess it'll have one.
Damn it!
Rupert.
Oh!
Vote for Cutie McSquiggins.
Squiggly McPie nuts. Pine nuts. Squidgy.
Oh dear God.
Name is Squidgy. Oh, it lagged for a very brief moment.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know if that's just in this level. There are a lot of lasers, so the lasers are a little bit performance intensive. I don't know. The lag is something that I'm trying to work on. It's pretty. Like it runs really well on.
Mine! Oh, why'd I do that? I ran too fast and I was at the checkpoint.
On most which side?
So, no, on my computer, which isn't that good, it runs like perfect all the time. And then I've heard someone say, "Oh, I've got like an Alienware PC and it's running at like 10 frames per second."
I've got a pretty good rig, and it's doing pretty well.
Yeah, I know. That was the only hiccup I've seen so far.
Yeah, it seems to be all right. But yeah.
Oh dear.
I got it. Oh my God, there's guys up there too.
Yeah. This is just the first part of the level.
Yeah,
I love it. But then I'm a huge fan of like Super Meat Boy, so.
Yeah.
This one's random. No, it isn't.
No, there's no random. That would be a little bit.
There is no random.
Oh man,
Oh God! Oh, kick it!
You got
Oh
it.
yeah, the last one is fun because it's sort of weird to try to comprehend. But yeah, congratulations, you got past
Oh
that.
my God, this is crazy. Ah! Oh, everything moves!
Wow.
Ah!
Our chat is exploding with suggestions for naming.
We're gonna name him Crashy McSplode Squiddy.
None of these.
Yeah, no, that's his name. His new name is Squiddy McSplody.
So what you can do here to save yourself a little bit of grief is when it comes down to the right point, just hit the checkpoint again, and that'll save everything in the level, so that next time you die, you'll be able to just jump right onto it. Yeah, again, probably need a better way. Yeah. Basically, every time you hit the checkpoint again, it'll just save the state of the level.
I'm okay.
Senbei,
I'm okay.
Sushi character in Super Meat Boy.
No, just because meat.
Well,
Meat Boy is just meat.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You could call him Taco because that's octopus.
Baby octopus is actually very, very
What?
tasty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
We had it a lot in Australia.
Okay, so I got me some bombs here that
Oh.
I ran into too fast. Okay.
We were just testing to make sure they exploded
Yeah.
properly.
Whoa! Well, hello there.
Good. Well, ironically,
Whoa!
sometimes the
Whoa!
probably, so.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Gonna get a little bit of Cloudberry Kingdom in here.
Yeah. Ah! No. No. I didn't tap it. This is ridiculous. And in the best way possible.
Oh, I think that got bugged.
I broke it.
Oh, you broke it. Oh my gosh, you did. That's so weird. I've never seen. Why would that even happen? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Kings!
You can just pick up level.
We're kings of finding bugs.
Right into the laser.
Platform
There we
doesn't
go.
move after you press the button. Game is crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you
This
guys.
will be like that time that we beat Cloudberry Kingdom on the hardest difficulty, right?
Yeah, that's totally what we did.
Totally happened.
What? Whoa!
Oh dear.
That was a fluke.
Sweet Jiminy!
That wasn't a fluke.
So, when you talk about this game, you have quite the storyline set like in mind. Is there any way that you're going to be integrating that like in the game that isn't already in there?
Oh my god,
Yes.
what is he doing
Yeah,
to
definitely.
me?
So, I won't go into any specifics because it's still a bit up in the air at the moment.
Holy crap.
But we're definitely going to add more story elements. A lot of it's going to be explaining what happened between. So first of all, there's a whole intro sequence where you're in the ocean, you get kidnapped by the aliens. And,
Cool.
Second of all, it's going to show you what happened while you were, like why they kidnapped you,
What?
how you got this helmet, what they did with your octopus family.
Oh, crazy.
You'll actually say other octopus with different abilities, you'll be able to play as them.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah. So we're still working on the details of that, but yeah, that's definitely
Oh,
going to be a
and
thing.
jump.
From the chat,
Oh.
someone's asking will there be a boss fight at some point, and
Does there need to be?
if there wasn't at least one boss fight, that would be pretty sad. So there'll definitely be one boss
Oh,
fight.
what?
Yeah. My wife is asking
Yeah.
if there's going to be a blue ring octopus.
It's gonna be a blue ring octopus. Ooh, no, that's actually a good idea. I was actually considering that at one point. The problem is that these are all Dumbo octopus, and blue ring octopus has really long tentacles, and it'd be really hard to have them.
Oh, God, this
Yeah.
is so disorienting. Right
So there you go, honey.
But you know what? Since that is sort of like an Australian staple, I might have to do something about that.
Oh, there's a... What is going on with this level? This is
level
crazy.
is,
Oh,
it's pretty hard.
it
This
is
is
so
good.
crazy.
Yeah, you guys are actually this is the last level in the demo, so
Oh, crazy. Oh, that's good timing.
Oh, I did.
yeah, relatively good timing.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Okay,
You can do it, Giant.
I'm getting so.
I'm not sure what you need
Ah,
to do, but you'll do
damn
it.
Yeah, that orb there needs to be moved because it's just boring to have to sit and wait for it to go around.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong
Oh,
with
well.
that.
Or I could just make it that there's a laser that forces you to actually go backwards on this, so you have to jump.
Oh, yeah. How to do it. When in doubt, make it harder.
Oh, absolutely. Well, actually, yeah. This game was actually used to be a
Oh,
lot
for
harder. People
fuck's
got
sake.
mad and frustrated, so
Oh.
I've made it a lot easier over the course. Although not this level specifically. This level's
Oh, whoa, whoa.
This is my kind of level, to be honest. I like this kind of stuff.
Oh.
Oh, you...
I'm okay.
Wow.
I'm fucking dizzy, but I'm okay. Oh, that's what killed me the last time.
It's like at the playground there are those spinny things with the rails. Imagine if you and your friends were spinning one of them and some other kids' friends were spinning another one and you had to jump from one to the other. That's what Nick's trying to do
I
right
was
now.
hoping that maybe I could jump back on the ledge.
I like that. I like that comparison. You're not only you're trying to jump from one to the other, but you're trying to jump from one to the other without hitting any of the other kids.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so now I gotta be very
And they're
quick
also
to
laser
run.
shooting
Yeah, and lasers.
Oh, I got it, but I didn't.
you. So you got to make sure that you don't run into this laser when you're jumping onto this last one.
I noticed that.
Well, it's always good to have variety in the ways that you're dying. It's important.
What? I mean, what the hell? I blew up the bomb with my face.
Oh, but you didn't die. Oh, okay, I see. That's a bug that happens sometimes.
I like
So
that
it's weird.
bomb.
I don't know what's causing it because sometimes you'll hit a bomb and it'll blow up and you won't die, and then sometimes you'll hit a bomb and you'll die and it won't blow up.
Oh, weird.
So there's your weird bug of the day, I suppose.
I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, man, I love the style of this game.
Get it! Oh.
Whoa! He did it!
Where's the other one?
Did it?
I don't know where the other one was.
It was right back at the beginning.
Ah, titty sprinkles. Oh well. Okay.
Whew!
Oh.
Good job. Good job.
Oh.
Airscape! What did you think?
Oh, that is freaking amazing. And yeah, it helps a lot to be not hunched over a laptop like this going, oh my god, I'm about to puke.
Yeah, totally. As well, controller is a must.
Yes, controller. I mean, you can totally do it without the controller, but
You're not going to have half the amount of fun.
I don't mind the keyboard at all. I play like when I'm testing a lot, but I'm left-handed, so I just use WASD, and
Oh, yeah.
it actually works really
You've
well.
given a lot of options to play, so that's good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, keyboard thing and stuff was important to have.
Oh, well, now I'm gonna have some food.
Yeah. So for this game, one of the things that appeals to me most, personally, is that it sounds like you have so much more content on there that we need to get you back for another episode.
Yeah, we do follow up, so there's that.
Absolutely, I'd love to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. When we have more of the worlds fleshed out, there's a lot more concepts that are going to be introduced. We've got swimming enemies, sniper turrets, predictive turrets, rocket launchers, all
Oh.
sorts of stuff. All sorts of things that want to kill you in different ways.
So basically, there's going to be a bullet hell on a rotating world.
Oh yes, definitely.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Oh yeah, there is a level that is like literally a bullet hell and it's rotating. So there you go.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Fun times in store for you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
tons.
Well, thank you so much, Daniel, for joining us on the show today. This was an awesome game. I love this one.
So much fun.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for playing it. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I was actually able to, get to the end in,
Yeah,
in
totally.
the allotted time.
Oh,
You need to add a death counter.
That counts.
everybody
Yeah,
says that
that's,
for rage games.
You should
that's not
add
a bad idea.
it, like not directly like in like right beside where you have the orbs or stuff, but more like in sort of like go into the options. It gives you stats on maybe the time it took you to beat the level or
Mm-hmm.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's definitely not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but that about does it for us, guys. So again, thank you very much, Daniel, and thank you, Glenn and Dan from Retro Runner. We are looking forward to seeing all of you guys actually back on the show here because you've got great games and they've got a lot of awesome content coming. So everybody in the chat, if you like the show, make sure to punch that follow button.
Make sure to punch your computer so that it works.
Skabam! Because we have a lot of good content coming out. Tomorrow we are doing, I'm interviewing a musician who is doing a charity album, and all the music is based off of video games.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be a really cool show. Anyway.
Thank you so much for having me. It was great. Yeah, Indie Game Mag is awesome. Doing all sorts of good stuff. So really, really good to see.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys will get bigger following in the coming months.
That's
And we hope you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because this game is, games like this are just too much fun. And the only other thing that I would say would be an interesting addition would maybe be like a multiplayer speedrunner type thing.
Oh, yeah.
Multiplayer speedrunner type
My
thing.
God, that would be a nightmare to program.
Yeah, and probably nightmare to play like all these little octopus running around, octopi. Oh boy.
Yeah, that would be something. Probably not something that would see release because it's a lot to implement multiplayer just for
anything
even
like
when they don't actually affect each other. But
Mhm.
who knows?
All right, guys. Thank you again so much. Until next time, much love, and we will see you soon.
Have a good one. See you next week.
All right. Thank you.